Hey guys, it's Elysium back again. It's been a while since I last made any videos, and I'm sorry about that. I think I may be doing my videos in English from now on because some people have asked me to do it in English so they have a chance to understand what I'm talking about. And you know, English isn't my main language, so I hope you can understand me anyway. I want to present to you my latest retro acquisition, which I found today. It's a Model M style keyboard from IBM, of course. It's not, sadly, it's not the original mechanical Model M. As you can hear, this is a rubber dome keyboard. It's really nice to type on, actually. But I think it's the closest I will ever get to a real mechanical Model M. This is from 1985, and it was focus. It was produced by Lexmark after they took over the production. What model is it? It's a... I can't see what model it is. It doesn't say. But sorry about the 85. It's actually from December 20th. 1995. I wonder where the model number is. It doesn't say. Well, anyway, it's old enough to not have Windows keys, as you can see, and the overall quality of it is it's not yellowed or anything. It's actually in pretty good shape, from what I can tell. Some of the keys are a little smudgy and dirty, so I have to take it apart and do a thorough cleaning. But I have actually no idea if it works. So let's try plugging it into my computer to see if it's worth to use any time on. Unlike the original Model M, which has had a DIN connector on it, this one is equipped with a regular PS2. Alright, the computer has stopped booting, and the LED has lit up the numlock as it should. So time for the first test. I'll use the typewriter method. Ooh, something is happening. It appears to work. That's freaking awesome. Alt F4, Control Alt Delete. Is it working? Yes, it rebooted. They actually have a very nice feel to them. Not quite mechanical clickiness, but still a very tactile feedback, and just the right travel distance. I like it. That's very nice. Let's take this thing apart and clean it. Give it a thorough cleaning, and I will plug it in again, and yeah, you know, do some typing for you. Well, I wanted to take the entire keyboard apart and give it a good cleaning, but I just realized it doesn't use screws to hold it together. It uses these tiny nuts, which I don't have any tools for. So until further, I have to just clean it as good as I can and only clean the surface and the keys, and then I'll have to take it apart some other time to you know, clean the rubber domes or whatever. But I don't think I really have to, because it seems to work all right, and it has been in use in an institution, so it isn't affected by smoke or grease or dirt or whatever. So I'll just take up the keys for this time and clean them. And yeah, I know I know some people say this isn't the right way to take off keycaps. You have to reuse a real keycap puller, but somehow I didn't manage to get a hold of one of those, so I'll just use my popcorn, anyone? I'll just use my screwdriver, and if you're careful, you won't harm them a bit. The question is if they will get lost from you by falling on the floor, but I hope I can keep them all together. Well, that was a surprise. I actually thought that the enter key and shift and the other long keys had this the usual metal brace springy thing, which is almost impossible to get in place when you have to reseat the key. But it actually uses just a support pin to hold in place. That's a pretty neat thing. Oh well, the spacebar has the brace, and it's nice and dirty. Well, all the keys are gone, and this is, I don't know, 20 years of dust and dust bunnies and food, maybe. Cut off nails. Who knows what is in here? It doesn't look too bad actually. Well, maybe this area, but it doesn't look like ooh, a spring. It doesn't look like anything spilled, soda or coffee or any other beverage in here. So I'll just give it a. Oh, the cat found a lost key. Stop it. I need that. Thanks. Like I said, I'm gonna give this a turn with the vacuum cleaner, and then I will heat some water, and I'll just let these soak for an hour or so, and rinse them off afterwards. There we go, almost boiling hot water and plenty of soap. Let's give this a nice shake, and we can repeat that a few times over the next half an hour. Well, that didn't do very much, so I may have to go over it with a Q-tip or something instead. Finally! It actually cleaned up pretty nicely. I got rid of most of the dust bunnies and all the gunk in there. I'm just gonna run over it with this dry cloth, and then I'm gonna do something about the what do you call it? The chassis. It isn't in terrible shape. It doesn't have any scratches or scuff marks, and it's a little bit dirty around the edges, but I think I can handle it with window cleaning. I don't have very much isopropyl alcohol left, so this will have to do, and then some elbow grease. So let's give it a shot. Well, that's it. I gave it a good rub down on the chassis, and it looks very nice. Like I said, there weren't any scratches or scuff marks or whatever, so it was actually a pretty easy job, and I don't think it will get much more white than this. Luckily, I don't know if they used flame retardants in this one, so I don't know if that's the reason why it hasn't yellowed, but thank God it hasn't, because I don't have any retro bright, and I'm just gonna keep it in my office out of reach of sunlight. So let's keep it that way. Let's go check on the keys. So the keys have been soaking for, I don't know, half an hour now, and I think that's about enough. So let's give them a rinse, and then let them dry on the towel for 10 minutes or something. And now for the fun part. As usual, when you're doing something like this, you're bound to mess up one way or the other. And when I was trying the keys, I used a towel. I put them in a towel, and I swung them around to get rid of most of the water. And somehow a lot of the keys got out, and they were spread all over my apartment. And I spent the last 20 minutes looking for them, and finally I found them. One was here at the cat's food bowl. The other one was under the radiator. And the third one I couldn't find at all, but it was in my office under my table. So now I think I got all the keys. And that's it. I now have a real retro keyboard. I can finally ditch my old Scumpack, which is terrible to type on, and I make a lot of mistakes when I'm typing on it. Hopefully this will do better, and at least it's so much nicer to look at, and so much better to type on. I forgot the rest. Ah. So much for remembering it. Ah. Well, guys, I guess that was it. To my Danish viewers, do you want me to continue doing videos in English, or would you prefer that I do it in Danish? Please let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.